Hi, my name is Emily, and today we're going to be talking about the concept of high to low, low to high. So there's a common phrase for this. It's high to low, look out below, and low to high, look to the sky. And basically this is talking about how your adjusted altimeter setting could be reading wrong if you change areas of pressure from low pressure to high pressure to low pressure, just because the altimeter associates lower pressure change as a rise in altitude, since there's less pressure at high altitudes, and it associates higher pressure as a change in altitude downwards, since there's higher pressure at lower altitudes. So here we've got a drawing of an altimeter, and how an altimeter works is it reads an MSL, not AGL. So the problems that can occur are basically because it's not reading your above ground level. It's not accounting for where you are exactly, like your field. You have to put that in yourself. And you do that by telling it how your pressure relates to sea level. So it's going to tell you mean sea level instead of above ground, if that makes sense. So basically, how does this work? So if you're flying in your plane and you're flying from an area of low pressure and you go into an area of high pressure, your altimeter is not going to sense that change other than to think that it's a change in altitude pressure. So if you're going from low to high, then you're going to be reading as lower than you actually are, because it's just thinking that you're already higher. So the same thing happens if you're going from an area of high to low. If you go from high to low, then it's going to say that you're higher than you actually are, because it's not going to be accounting for that lowered pressure. And this can be a problem because if you're on an approach or you're landing, then you could think that you're actually higher than you are, and you could come in too low. And there's definitely problems with that. Same thing, if you're going from low to high, then you're going to be too high, and that could account for problems with trying to land or trying to approach. And you could also go into airspace that you're not supposed to, or just different airspace without even knowing it. So that is high to low, low to high. I hope that helps.